Hi guys, this is Carrie. You're watching A Crone's Life. I wanted to redo a hashtag that I did last June. I believe it's called Last 10 Decks by Jonathan Daly. So last year when I did this, it was sort of the middle of the year. I thought maybe every 6 months I should try to do my last 10 decks. I wanted to start out with the decks that I got for Christmas from Steve. He is the nicest. He does not want to buy me more decks. He says, you have enough. You should really go through them and decide what to use and what you don't use. You should declutter. And I know he's right, but I feel like there's a time for everything. Like, there will be a time I will want to use a deck that I'm not using right now. So I really hate the idea of getting rid of anything right now. Oh, he doesn't really want to get me decks. He doesn't want to contribute to my bad habits, but he did. He got me this circular edition of the Rider-Waite-Smith, and to be honest with you, I would have never asked for this. Actually, most of the decks he gets me, I would never ask for. He always gets me things that are either like something I've never heard of, or he gets me something that just does not seem like my thing at all. So, but because he gives me these beautiful gifts, I will use them and I will cherish them because it's so thoughtful and wonderful of him to do. The same with any gift that's given to me. I will definitely use it and love it. So I compared this to I have the Centennial edition of the Rider-Waite-Smith, and I compared this one to that, and it does extend the borders here. It might cut off up here, but it extends here. So it's not too terribly different. The exciting thing, obviously, is that it's round. And Sasha Graham helped write the guidebook, so I like that. I do like her writing. I have several of her other things, so I'm not unhappy at all about this. This is going to be fantastic. I did not expect it. I give him a list of things that I want, and then he gets me things that I've never asked for. And I'm not complaining. Do not for a second think that I'm complaining. I'm so happy. Just super surprised, that's all. And these are very, like I said, these are traditional images. The coloration is different. There is a lot of dot work for the print. I don't even know that I can show you all that. It's dotted instead of being a smooth color on a lot of the colors. You can kind of see it right down here, but you know, that's probably the main difference besides the circle is how it's printed with the dotted coloration. Here's a good one. I knew that there was one that was very obvious. It feels very vintage because of that. There's not, no doubt. This is very original, like it says. It's original style. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that one because we have seen the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, I hope. And I believe I pointed out all the differences. The second deck he bought me was the Dark Crystal. Again, I did not ask for this deck. I did not think this would be something I would want. I have one Inside Edition deck. It's the Skyrim deck. I was pretty disappointed in it. I just did not want to buy any more Inside Editions. Unless someone like Candy, she told us about the Stranger Things deck, I would get that. Is that Inside Editions though? that might not be Inside Editions. It just looks way too nice to be this company. But I told myself I wasn't going to edit this so much. I'm going to edit the hell out of this. On the other hand, my daughter and I love the Dark Crystal. Anything Jim Henson is fantastic, gorgeous, lovely, soft spot in my heart for all Jim Henson things. It is her favorite movie. I cannot imagine a better Jim Henson deck than the Dark Crystal. So I'm so happy and grateful that he thought of the Dark Crystal for me. Like I said, I would not have bought it for myself. I was staying away from Inside Editions, and I'm very happy with it. It's a little raw because of the woodcut kind of look to it. Everything means, everything is appropriate for its meaning. Yeah, I can't imagine getting this any other way than how I got it. So it's perfect, and I'm excited to get started using it. It blows me away that he even thought of it. But I gave my daughter Dark Crystal, like the making of the Dark Crystal movie. There's a bestiary, and there was like behind the scenes hardback books, and I gave those to my daughter for Christmas. And I think because I was doing that, he thought, oh, I'm just going to tie this all together and I'll get Carrie the Dark Crystal tarot deck, which is awesome because I'm blown away. It was amazing. So I'm very excited, and yes, I will use this deck. And I'm not going to do a full little flip through. I just wanted to show you basically what it looks like. So there's that one. I didn't even look to see who wrote the guidebook. Gosh, let's do that. Well, they haven't given anybody any credit. Oh, that's too bad. I just thought that it would be nice to know. Oh, look at that. Inside Editions, in association with Roots of Peace, will plant 2 trees for each tree used in the manufacturing of this book. Roots of Peace is an internationally renowned humanitarian organization dedicated to eradicating landmines worldwide and converting war-torn lands, can I read? War-torn lands into productive farms and wildlife habitats. Roots of Peace will plant 2 million fruit and nut trees in Afghanistan and provide farmers there with the skills and support necessary for sustainable land use. Oh my God, I didn't know that. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, I'm sold. I did not see who wrote the tarot guidebook, but I did see that, and that makes me so freaking happy. Oh, words by Casey Gilly. I could have just looked on the box. What is wrong with me? Oh my God. Okay. So that's number 2, the Dark Crystal. I save points on Amazon. Like, they have this thing where you can spend money to make money, whatever. I save points on Amazon, and I had quite a bit of money saved up, so I decided to spend that not money. It's money, but it's not money. I decided to spend it on tarot decks. So these are still sealed up. I didn't even open them. I wanted to show you just how new these decks are. So I got 6 decks on Amazon using not money. I personally adore storytelling. Like, my childhood was Super Scope Storytellers present The Little Mermaid. I love storytelling and fairy tales. Yes, I would get my PhD in fairy tales if I could. And I think as a tarot community, I believe we are fascinated by fairy tales, and I'm not an unusual person. I think I fit right in to the normal. You'll notice a theme with these decks. Oh, this is really nice. But that's super. That's a lot of words. Nice. Nice. So this is the Storytellers Tarot, and I've seen it on a lot of people's channels. David Pascal wrote the guidebook. Maybe David Pascal did the artwork also, because he gets a lot of credit on the book. So with this deck, I can't tell you anything about it because I just got it. I know that it has a lot to do with the myths around the world. Oh, it's the pig. My Chinese zodiac is the pig. I'm so excited. Anyway, this is all the zodiac signs, all the Chinese zodiac signs. So I'm going to not know anything. Obviously, I'm excited about things I didn't know. I should probably not talk. I don't know anything. How is the Four of Coins the... Oh, actually, I do know how the Four of Coins is the rat. Isn't the pig prosperity, though? Dog. Pig. Oh, but luxury. Yeah, okay. Ram. I guess this goes along with... Oh, hardworking. The horse. Yeah, yeah. Monkey. Six of Coins. Charitable, maybe? I don't know. I have to read about the monkey. My husband's a monkey. My daughter's the snake. I don't know what... I think my son is the goat. And my grandbaby's the rabbit. This is going to take a lot of editing. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't do, like, surprise myself kind of videos because I don't know what to say. I love the artwork, though. So it looks like all of the swords, all the spikes, are bad guys, or villains. It's a Wendigo. Row of the cards. Okay, so I'm gonna skip some Queen of Hearts. Hermes. Page, huh? Oh, well, it's a messenger, yeah. That's a little bit pippish. Oh, it's the thing. Pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Aladdin's lamp. Coat of many colors. Ellison the shoemaker. Fountain of youth. The Trojan horse. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Haha. Santa. I would guess Robin Hood. Might be wrong, though. Sacred Heart, that's pretty cool. Oh, and these are constellations. Man, they are so clever. There's the World. Judgment. The Sun. Ooh, Pandora's Box. I had no intention of doing a full flip through, but this is just really pretty and I couldn't help it. Oh, that is so clever. I love it. Lady in the Lake. Oh! Lakshmi. And of course the Fool. And by last video, I mean the last 10 decks video done back in June. So the next one is also a fairy tale deck, Once Upon a Time. And again, I've seen a lot of people on TarotTube with this deck, so I cannot say that there was a single person, like a one person that made me want this. It's kind of just, I saw it and I knew I wanted it. So there's the back. It's a Lo Scarabeo. The box has a linen finish. It's a soft linen finish. Haria Fassi and Hisconzi. Sounds very Italian. Oh, it's wrapped in plastic. Guidebook again. Okay, well they didn't, oh, there's not very much writing. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So this much, this much is guidebook right here. So it's very much like a little white book. And Lo Scarabeo is dedicated to having multiple languages in their guidebooks. So, okay, thin cardstock. You know, I do not mind my different cardstocks. I'm okay with it. Okay. You know, maybe I have seen this on Marine's channel at Waves of Your Soul. I'm trying to go fast because I don't want to make a gigantically long video, but I do want to give you a sense of the artwork on these cards. So the dream is extra. The road is extra. Cool. 2 extra cards for sure. Ace of Cups. Okay, they are not pip decks. I kind of knew that. I mean, I don't mind a pip deck as long as they're not lazy pips. That's... Okay, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to go, there's the 9, there's the 10. Oh, did I do the 3, because that one's usually kind of rough. Okay, and then the King. Okay. Trying to skim. Number 4 is the Woodland Tarot. Once again, this is a Storybook Tarot deck. Okay. So this deck is written by Celia Latari and illustrated by Julia Veretto. Magic, folklore, and plants. This does have a full picture on one side. And it tells a story. Well, that's so cool. Extra's great. But not. No, it'd be funny because I wouldn't catch everything on fire. It would just be the... Wow, these are plasticky and thick. Woo! I did not expect that. This is a card that sold me on the deck. I just thought that was beautiful. And the Swan Prince's story is so touching. I love that story. Sleeping Beauty. Okay, so the swords is all the story of Sleeping Beauty. So that makes this make sense because I don't have to know the story. It tells me the story from the suit. It's consistent. Very cool. Hansel and Gretel is the wands. It's not our typical Queen of Wands, is it? Okay, cups. Let's see who the cups... Is it Odette? Is the Swan Princess, maybe? I'm not familiar with the images that I'm seeing here. She's turning into a swan, so seems like it's the Swan Princess. Those are geese. I don't know. I'll look it up. We'll figure it out. Oh, is it Jack and the Beanstalk? No. It's got something else. Pomegranates. It's a very interesting deck. I'm excited to get to know it. So this was 5. 6 is, I'm definitely going to blame this on Owl Moon. Look, and it just happens to be one of her favorites. I have to admit, I never was drawn to it until I saw her go through it and talk about how it speaks to her. So I'm definitely blaming Owl Moon for this. This is Abigail Larson's artwork. I love her artwork. The Darkwood Tarot is also Abigail Larson. I do. I love her artwork. I have some wallpapers for my computer that's just hers, and it's amazing. I'm doing this wrong again. But I didn't feel like I needed 2 Abigail Larson decks just because, you know, I mean, the Darkwood is pretty awesome. Why do I need a different deck? But her going through this made me realize this is different and neat, and I know all the stories as well, so it's not even, it's kind of like the whole fairy tale thing, only it's the scary stuff, the fun horror stuff. Anyway, so I needed this. I will blame her for, I will blame Owl Moon for this, no problem at all doing that. You may have already seen this one. I don't really need to go through it. I'm just so fascinated, always fascinated with Abigail Larson's artwork. I love looking at the pictures. Ooh, the sun is terrifying. Ugh, gosh. Yep, this is going to be in a very happy home. I am going to love this so much. Well, I already do, that's for sure. Goodness. And the cardstock is really nice. It's smooth, it's kind of matte. Well, I say it is matte, but, ooh, it's thick. It's nice and thick. I'll have to edge it. I'll edge it in red so it won't look like it bleeds in. Because black would definitely bleed in. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Oh. Very cool. Very, very cool. I love this. No regrets, man. No regrets. Okay. And I was so worried this was going to go out of print. I don't know why. I was on Amazon a month ago, and it said that they were low on stock, but it did not say that it would be coming back. So I was just like, uh-oh. Okay, my next deck is the Laputan Oracle. Laputan Oracle. I really hope I'm saying that correctly, because otherwise I'll feel really silly. This also has a linen finish on the box. Alice Mastrolio. And who's the artwork? Illustrations by Laputan. This much is the guidebook. that's not bad. I mean, that's a lot more, but they're different languages, so. And I think the reason why I haven't bought this deck yet is because it looks like it's a small oracle. I have a tendency to be greedy. I really like a nice big oracle, but it's 36 cards, and that's really not that bad. I mean, how many cards do I really need, right? If it's close to 40, I think that that's respectable. Closer to 60, I'm super happy. Moving. It's a very moving deck. All the feels. Awesome. So this is 7. Again, 8 is going to fall right in line with everything that we're doing here. It is the Women of Myth. This has been in my wish list for ages. Like, seriously, I don't know why I haven't bought it. I think I was just worried that I would be disappointed. I've been so disappointed in a lot of things. But this one, oh, I'm so happy to finally have it. This is a rare one that I actually found on my own. Like, I watch enough YouTube where I'm influenced by these people, and I love to go check out what they're using. Maureen and Candy and Lisa, and I love to see what other people use in their practice, and I like to do the research and see how that deck might work for me. So I am influenced by a lot of other tarot tubers, and I was really proud of myself for finding this one on my own. Like I said, it's been in my wish list for ages. So this is the Women of Myth Oracle deck by Maria Sophia Mermanides, and I am so excited about having a deck that features women, not just goddesses, but iconic figures. Okay, the cards seem to be a bit bent. The cards are bowed. I believe this is because of the South and where I live and where the Amazon warehouse is. I believe it just absorbed a lot of the humidity and it bowed the cards. I don't think that this is a problem for every single person. But what I was saying before is that I'm very proud of myself because I found this on my own. Usually I go and do a lot of research after I've seen something on someone else's channel, and I try to imagine how that particular deck would work for me in the way that how the guidebook is written, the artwork with the cards, and so on and so forth, you know. Yeah, so I had this extra amount of points on Amazon, and I just decided to go ahead and take a chance on it. Go ahead and just get it. And so far, I mean, the looks of it, it's very exciting, and I do think this is going to work for me. I have another oracle deck that has some of these same female archetypes or female characters in it, and so they could all work together. That would be really great. And some of these are new. This is really, really cool. Yeah, look at her. She's everywhere. So yes, this is another storytelling type deck. Just look up the story and you have a theme for the card. I love it. The more we know about another culture, the more respect is just generated instinctually in us for that culture. We have a better understanding, and incorporating lots of folklore and mythology into my oracle and tarot decks, I think it will only do good for me, only do good for the people who know me as well. So I'm excited about this. This is going to be great. I'm going to work on the bow. It's very thick cardstock, so I may have to shuffle it a lot before it starts to unbow. Yeah, but it's very malleable. I could see where this is going to be fine. I have other, like I said, I have other decks that have this issue, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be fine. So that is the Women of Myth Oracle deck. Okay, number 9 is a Kickstarter, and number 10 is a Kickstarter. This one is called The Deleted World. I have 147 out of 2,000. Order of the Commanders. I have no idea what that's all about. Oh, look at the stickers. I'm so excited. 3 stickers. And I will move the big box out of the way. Of course, I have seen like the images because plastic. I have seen the images because on Kickstarter we get our updates, and this was one that didn't have just a whole lot of updates, so when he sent updates, I would pay attention. He was also the kind of creator that... Okay, so he's the kind of creator that he wanted our input as backers. And so the... what do you call it? The borders, the layout, the type of box, just about any decision he had to make, he wanted us to be a part of it. In that respect, I would definitely pay attention in case there was something that I just really needed to voice my opinion on, like the borders, for instance. This is the guidebook. Illusions, glitches, components, and pixels. I should say the artist's name. Let me think if I can just come up with it. Josh Urban Davis. Okay, yep. So that's the back of the box. The box. I love the gold. I think it's really pretty. He chose a super nice font. I like the fancy font. Sometimes I can't read fancy fonts as easily, but this, I think, is perfect for me personally. There's some things that are a little bit more difficult. Okay, so this is a very, very, very smooth linen cardstock. Thin, very flexible. He has so many symbols on here for us to follow along in any respect we want to. Phrases you can use as oracle or as your tarot. So future plans is offering of material, and I will not read to you, but I just want to show you where this is, and if it's upside down, if it's reversed, it's stagnation instead of change. So I'll flip through with this knowledge of what we're looking at. These antique images, the illustrations are very appealing to me. I have several, I would say several, maybe just a couple, but several decks that use these antique illustrations, and I do love it. My cat's jiggling the thing again, sorry. It's stop, don't bite that. That's brand new, silly girl. Maybe I should categorize my decks sometime and just see like how it all fits together with the different kinds of artwork I like. Maybe I'll see a particular style that stands out more that I like. It's hard to say though. I have such a wide range of favorite things, so. And I will keep all the links below in the description box. I didn't do that on my last 10 decks video, and I feel like that's really important for people who just fall in love with a deck. It would be difficult for you to find it if you don't have some sort of link. I personally just, use keywords and look it up on Google, and usually I'll find an image that, matches what I was looking for, but that's not reliable, and you don't want to end up spending too much time just searching for something that was easily, given a link to. That would be much nicer of me, so I will do that. The color schemes through this are so nice. I'm super impressed and happy with the color. Jackalopes, this is my favorite card. Oh, nice. Okay, sorry, I got excited. I like jackalopes. I don't know if you could tell. Okay. Oh wait, all the, dang it. I did it wrong. All the major arcana are in the back. I didn't know that. That's the Hermit. That's the Wheel of Fortune. No, it's not. What? Force of Nature. Sacrifice is the Hanged Man. I'm gonna have to learn this deck, guys. I don't know what I'm talking about. There's the Devil. I mean, these, obviously, the Tower. I don't know. I don't know anything. Oblivion, the Deleted World. This is an extra card. Or it's the World, but I thought that the Oblivion is Judgment. That's the World. And that's the extra card, the thing between worlds. Goodness! This is such a learning curve. I'm so sorry. I really need to learn this deck before I try to tell you what is what. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's a very nice deck. I'm very excited about this deck. The backs are super cool too. So that was number 9. And all the jiggling, I apologize. I really wish I could do this faster. I'm afraid that my granddaughter's going to show up any moment now. Okay, gotta stop you because my last deck, I'm cheating. My last deck is not really a deck. I'm cheating, so hold on. Okay, am I proud of myself for cheating? No, not at all. But yes, in a way, because I told myself I was not going to buy individual decks. I was only going to buy the set of these decks. And when it came out on Kickstarter, I said, that's what I want. That is exactly what I talked about. So, my last deck is actually a set of decks. So, I was going to do just each one of these to count, but we all know this series. We all know the Seasons of the Witch. Why are you mad at me? You're fighting me so hard today. Okay. These are not in order, obviously. I've got Beltane way up at the front. You are hurting me. Gosh darn it, honey. Don't hurt me. Yes, so I got all the Seasons of the Witch at the Kickstarter. You're so mean to me. She wants me off of her space because we are in the window and this is her space. So this is the box. The wheel turns again and it's got all the thingies on here. I will not open these up on this video because this is just too much time to spend on one thing. I just want to, I want to show off that I got these really cool things. And it came with a thing to do your spread on. The Celtic cross. So, how pretty is that? It doesn't feel like real silk, but that's fine because it'll be easier to take care of. But I'm gonna get off of the kitty cat space because she really is mad at me. And I don't really want to aggravate my kitties more than I have to. So, this was number 10. My 10 last decks. There's 8 for my last one. I was so greedy. But I was so happy to see this, and I hope you guys have a chance to check out other people's walkthroughs on these decks, because I haven't had a chance to use them. I haven't had a chance to look at the pictures. I don't know if this was worth my investment, but this is what I wanted to do, so I have no regrets at this point. Now, what one was the one that's new? Is the Ostara the one that's new? Or Beltane? No, Beltane's not new. Is Lammas new? I can't remember which one was new. But doesn't matter. One of these is not quite out there yet for everybody. And if I need to do a walkthrough of the new one, I will be happy to. But other people do great jobs of walkthroughs, and I'll check and see if there's somebody who's already got a walkthrough, and I might link that below so you guys can look through these too. So, I love this stuff, and I'm so excited. I hope you guys have a great week, and thank you so much for coming to check out all the crazy stuff that I've bought. I'll see you guys later. Bye.